What are some skinny people problems? Putting extra holes into belts. We fit everywhere. As a construction worker, it sucks. You have to sit in the middle seat of the car during long trips. You'll be fat when you hit 20. You'll be fat when you hit 23. You'll be fat when you hit 30. You'll be fat when you hit 35. You'll be fat when you hit 40. You'll be fat when you hit 45. Still waiting. Hard to float when I swim. Sinking in water. Fat is less dense than water, so not having any means you'll have a harder time keeping your head above the water when swimming. The one problem that drives me nuts is that people assume skinny equals fit. I work out and exercise, play sports a lot, but when I tell people that, they think I'm weird for working out when I'm already skinny. Not being able to sit on hard surfaces. I lost the padding on my butt and now a bike seat is hell. Boxers always ride up, cause my hips are bigger than my waist. I never sit in a chair like a normal person. Always shifting from side to side because just planted there hurts. Now if you're on a long flight, whoa mama, my lack of buns are hollerin'. Sitting on a harder surface, wooden chair or something, becomes uncomfortable much faster than people realize because there's less padding down there. When there's high winds and walking becomes hardcore resistance training. Leaning your head on my shoulder probably feels like leaning on a jagged rock. Reminder for you all to consume more calcium so your skeleton doesn't try to escape. This is a message brought to you by Never broke a bone. My weak nerd arms. People commenting on your weight all of the time. Easily cold, painful to lie in the bath, high risk of pressure sores. Wristwatches can be a pain. I have very skinny wrists, so it was a bit of a search to find one where the watch face wasn't too big and overwhelming and the band was small enough. Similarly, jewelry. Bracelets tend to be too big fairly soon, and I usually only wear rings on my index finger because those that fit my ring fingers fairly quickly end up being in the children's section. No boobs to speak of, so no cleavage, meaning shirts, always, fit weird. I can't really wear dresses because there's about 2 sizes difference between my top and my bottom, so either it fits my top but my hips won't fit, unless it's a super flared dress, or it fits my bottom but there's a ton of room around my boobs. I basically have to wear padded push-up brash just to make my clothes look halfway decent and my body sort of in proportions. Buying bras is another mixed bag. Small sizes often have small prices, but 9 times out of 10 I have to buy them online because my band size is so small. When I find a bra that fits well, I tend to buy it in several colors so I have a stash. And the men like women with some meat on their bones, not stick figures. Well, gee, thanks. People eyeballing you while you eat or keeping mental tabs on your food intake. It's unsettling. I'm 5 feet 9 inches, 125 pounds, and 26 inches around the waist. Finding pants and belts that fit is damn near impossible. Cold all the time. Give me a blanket PLS. Friend of mine is very skinny and small. She basically can't find any clothes she likes because apparently women are not supposed to be that skinny and small, and if so are bound to dress like preteens forever. Shaving our concave underarms. Try sitting on a park bench with these skinny little bum cheeks. Gotta put rocks in my pockets on windy days. Bumping into anything hurts 10 times worse. Bone doesn't cushion at all. People wanting to do this shit okay sign around your wrists. Clothes don't fit as well as you think. Nearly everyone can beat you in a fight because 9 times out of 10 they will just pick you up and body slam you. And when you fuck a skinny person, it sounds like you're damaging a pair of skeletons in Minecraft. When you mention how you are out of shape and need to start getting back into regular exercise, running, and they just say, but you're thin and in shape already. Your body size is not indicative of how in shape you are, and it goes the other way too if you are above average in weight. Just BC you weigh more than the average person also doesn't mean you are out of shape. People asking if you are anorexic. _edit. Wow, never gotten this many likes. People constantly telling me that I should eat more. If you're not going to tell a fat person to eat less, don't tell skinny people to eat more. When a cat sits on your lap, their feet slip through the gap between your thighs. This often makes them sink their claws in to steady themselves. Chill to the bone is not a metaphor for skinny people. I get cold so much faster because I have less body fat. My appetite is low almost all the time, except when in buffets. Sometimes in roller coasters you don't feel super secure in the harness or seat belt. WTF, you're so skinny. Yes, I am. How observant. Some women are openly hostile towards me. Skinny bitch is an extremely popular name that I get called from a whole host of women, friends and strangers alike. I can't talk about my insecurities about my body because I get openly mocked or outright dismissed. And I can never, ever discuss food with women who are insecure about their weight, and I generally just try to avoid eating around women altogether. And #X2OOB. I do understand that there are advantages to being my size. I don't take that for granted. But my body shape shouldn't bring nasty comments just like a larger person's body shouldn't. My sleeves rolling down when I'm washing my hands. Always cold, and it can be hard to find clothes that fit nicely sometimes. Also, if, say, I hit my arm against something really hard, I can feel the pain in my bone. Lol. Easier to kidnap. Nobody wants me to sit on their lap. Sitting on hard surfaces can be pretty painful. But on the upside, all my coworkers give me their snacks when they go on a diet. I haven't had to buy work snacks in over a year now. I'm a guy who was skinny. Some women weren't into skinny guys. I met my wife when I was really thin, and later she let me know she was a little on the fence about it. I am 5 feet 10 inches and weighed 140 pounds when we met. I was biking everywhere and living off of rice and beans. After 14 years of better food and 10 years of weightlifting, I'm 190, but I'm old and married and have no idea if women care. I still look skinny, but I'm just dense, I guess. I don't look like a skeleton anymore though. One thing I miss, when you're really skinny, your dong looks huge. No cold resistance. Is nobody going to mention how much your pelvic bones can hurt if you have sex with another skinny person? People hounding you for your secret, and then going on and on about how they wish they could lose weight. My secret is that I have no appetite, and I really don't get why I need to listen to you body shame yourself for 20 minutes straight. I promise you it doesn't make me feel good about myself. Twerking just doesn't work the same. When you're trying to gain weight and it's 10 p.m. and you still need to consume another 1,200 calories for the day but you're still full. Tie for gold eyelid. Boots never fitting in the legs. People touch you a lot. They do that measuring thing where they use their fingers to measure your wrists or use their hands to see if they fit around your waist. You randomly get picked up a lot and people constantly say, "You're so small, tiny, like you're a baby. Can I just give you some of my weight?" Keeping the muscle you build up. I lose muscle weight very quickly if I take even a rest week from working out. When I was younger, gaining weight was difficult. Hard seats. My bony butt gets uncomfortable very quickly on wooden benches or metal bleachers. This probably seems obvious, but all the negative stigma that comes with being skinny. People automatically assuming you're prissy or a bitch or care too much about your looks. People disregarding your mental health, especially when it's body-oriented. What do you have to be upset about? Or, you're not allowed to hate yourself because you're skinny. Having little to no support when it comes to taking care of your own health. You don't need to eat healthy all the time, you're already skinny. Saying things like, "I really need to work out more," is always met with responses similar to, "No you don't, you're the skinniest one here." You're not allowed to be upset about your weight or your health if you're hanging out with people who are chunkier than you. Edit. Errors. Our bodies seem to think if we aren't warm we are dying. I lose feeling in my fingers and toes so fast it's ridiculous, and it's take forever to warm them back up. Always feel cold too. Having to have your arms covered all the time even in midsummer because you don't like people to see how skin your arms are. By law in my country, I'm not allowed to give blood because I'm too light, less than 50 kilograms. I'm O neg. I get cold at like 75 F if I'm doing nothing. People think it's okay to poke fun at being thin, but if I poke fun of someone who is fat, I'm an asshole. I'm skinny, but cycle a lot, so pants and shorts never fit right. I'm thin, but tall, and small shirts are often wide and short. My stronger friends can pick me up like a child if I get sick. The weight loss can easily put me into underweight territory. You can see my heartbeat through my skin and it creeps people out. People commenting on your body all the time because since you are skinny you can't be offended. Finding a bra that fits. When I was overweight, I was a 32 band. That is the smallest size available in many stores. Many slim and normal weight people are 24 to 30 bands. 28 and 30 aren't easy to find. 24 and 26 are only made by a small handful of companies worldwide. Carat and Carat Edit. Carat 32 carat bands, Carat 70 carat in Carat the Carat EU. Carat isn't carat asterisk asterisk necessarily asterisk asterisk carat overweight carat for carat everyone. Carat I'm carat short carat and carat I carat have carat a carat small carat ribcage. So fucking sick of people say, "You're so skinny, eat something." Fuck you, bitch. You think I only survive on air, hopes and dreams? It took me 38 years and eating ice cream before bed to gain weight. Not good weight, but hey. Just the social stuff. Skinny comments. You look uncomfortable. Eat a sandwich. I could never be skinny like that. Honestly, I'm happy being skinny though. Smiling face with hearts. Bony ass syndrome. Struggle is real. If you're a guy and skinny, you're not respected as much because you're small. The laws of nature still apply and men only respect men they think could take them in a physical fight. We're all monkeys. Every time you talk about it, you're fat shaming. I lost a bunch of weight while on a diet and I was super excited. But every time I spoke about it, I was fat shaming. It even tore apart my last relationship, because I was too skinny. Eventually I just shut up. I never once said anything bad about people's weight, or made it seem like I was bragging. Everybody thinks that you did not like the food because you are full after eating half the plate. By the way, I've decided we didn't eat enough today after 3 full meals, 1 snack, and a dessert, and now seems like the best time to tell you I am dying. My body, 20 minutes after I go to bed. Swimming is harder. I don't float super well. IDK if it's just me, but the ability to not build muscle that well, at least in my experience. Hard to keep my pants up. I have no butt. I have to finish my food fast because once my stomach realizes it's getting full I can't eat anymore. People are sensitive about making fat jokes. They don't give a fuck about skinny jokes. If you're really skinny you just look awkward when standing still. Apparently recovery time for certain surgeries is more painful for skinny people. I had surgery on my ribs and the surgeon said I was going to be much sore because of being skinny. Fat provides some cushioning. I know a lot of people have said, finding clothes that fit, but I specifically hate the high-waisted pants trend. I can't find any pants these days that fit my waist, even when the hips are fine. It's a lot more socially acceptable to insult us. Someone makes fun of a fat person if they're intentionally being mean, or if their friend's jabbing at them. It's somehow socially acceptable for a complete stranger to call you skinny. Less real estate for tattoos. Can't find a V-neck that isn't square-shaped. Target used to carry some that fit me great and now they don't. I'm 5 feet 11 inches and 145 pounds. I need rectangle, not square. The comments, eat something, OMG you're so skinny. Just skin and bones huh. I've managed to get closer to average weight nowadays but am still pretty thin. Bony buns and mean, but perceived socially acceptable, comments were the worst. They are easy to throw off bridges. Sit-ups. The way my spine rolls against a hard surface, I just can't. I need to be on a carpet to do sit-ups. Passing out from not eating and drinking enough water. I do not have an eating disorder at all, but will faint and lose vision if I don't eat regularly throughout the day. This started happening to me last fall. I'm a 5 feet 6 inches female in her mid-30s at 131 pounds to date. Dated a woman with some thyroid issues that made it really hard for her to gain weight. Like she had to eat like a dump truck just to stay around 100 pounds. Meanwhile, I would smell a burger and suddenly gain 10 pounds of jiggly ass fat. As someone with a long torso, 6'2", and skinny body, clothes have to shop at big and tall stores. It's either long enough and really baggy, or tight enough and too short shopping retail. Pants too. Don't find many 28 by 34 pants. I wish I could get even those tailored or something. Bony shoulders that would be uncomfortable to lean on. Thanks for watching. See you later.